Just keep that sound vibration within you for a few moments. So meaning I, hum meaning and. Hum is also the bija mantra for the throat chakra, the Vishuddha chakra. The chakra of speaking, or it's got a little like hoarseness. That's your throat chakra. You don't have your throat chakra operating. And so this idea of so hum, I am, asking the question, I am, who am I? I am, just I'm not Austin, I'm not a yoga teacher, I'm not doing these things, I just am. Inhaling deeply, fill up the lungs, feel how expansive you are. Then exhale everything out all the way to the bottom, still feel how expansive you are. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level, and slowly put yourself on your back. Lungs are happening, but they're passive. You're giving way, getting used to receiving, and you're waking up that divine energy of Kundalini chakra. Start to slow it down, and then exhale everything out. Engage Mula Bandha, lifting at the pelvic floor. Pull the belly in, Uddiyana Bandha, bring the chest and the chin, and keep the exhale out. Just for 5 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5. With the chin, inhale deeply, fill up the lungs. Exhale everything out. Do that again. Inhale, fill up. Exhale everything out. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level. Slowly second round of the bottom. Remember, this is taking you a little more or a little lightheaded. That is the Vinyasa feel. And then start to slow it down. Exhale everything out. Engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Dhamana Bandha. Create Maha Bandha. Exhale out 10 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift the chin. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Connect to your Ujjayi Pranayama. And inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale, engage Mula Bandha. Keep that lift. Let go of the other 2 lifts. Come onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Toes under. Push the seat back to the heels with the knees up. Downward facing dog. Continue those deep, full inhales. Those deep, full exhales. Keep lifting up the pelvic floor. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. You may even notice with your Ujjayi Pranayama, there's a bit of a hum that's happening in the sound of that Ujjayi breath. As you inhale, it's kind of a slow. And as you exhale, it's kind of a hum there. So just keep that going through the whole practice. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. And now slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. In, exhale one, in, exhale two, in, exhale three, in, exhale four, in, exhale five, in, exhale six, in, exhale seven, in, exhale 8, in, exhale 9, in, exhale 10. When I inhale, soften the knees, slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet back, hips hip distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches apart from the feet. Press palms down. In, exhale 1, in, exhale 2, in, exhale 3, in, exhale 4, in, exhale 5, in, exhale 6, in, exhale 7, in, exhale 8, in, exhale 9, in, exhale 10. Soften the knees, step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come into a squat. I always think of it's called a little yogi squat. Usually squatting every day. In, exhale 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. In, exhale 6. In, exhale 7, in, exhale 8, in, exhale 9, in, exhale 10. Place the hands on the floor. Come lift the hips. And then heel toe the feet together to the big toes and heels touch. Soften the knees, roll up one vertebra at a time, coming all the way up to a standing position. Come to the front of your mat, standing in Vinyasa, mountain seat, big toes and heels touch. Tailbone moves from the cute bone. Bring the hands together, undulating with a set of higher energy, Usada today. That understanding who you really are. That's a beautiful reason to do Usada. Who am I? I just am. And then exhale, hands by the sides, Vinyasa. With straight legs, inhale, lift the arms from raise the arms up, long side of the ears, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, take arms behind back, clasp hands together, and straighten the arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down next to the feet, step right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog those hips. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lift toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step away from forward. Exhale, left foot facing right, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, stand up, straighten the legs, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, take arms behind back, clasp hands together, face straight. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down next to the feet, left foot steps back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, Madhu Sadhu. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward to Bhujangasana. Exhale, come toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot meets left fold over legs. Inhale, bring knees to palm, stand up, straight legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the sides, Vinyasa, mountain seat. Let's do that one again. Inhale, with thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, take arms behind back. Press hands together, wrist straight. Inhale, bend knees, hands down, next to feet, right foot back, full lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, Auto Shanasana. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, left foot legs to right, fold. Inhale, bend knees with thumbs, stand up straight, legs march back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, take arms behind back. Let's bring it together, fish straight. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, Auto Shanasana. Inhale, come forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left forward or left. Inhale, bend knees with thumbs, stand up, straight legs arch back. Exhale, hands by the sides, cross the mountain. So let's do that again, but add one to it. Inhale, with thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, take arms behind back. Let's hands together, fish straight. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next feet, right foot back. Exhale, drop to the right knee. Inhale, with the thumbs, reach up, arch back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, reverse step back, down, facing dog. On the inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, forward to the plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, stay there. Exhale, lift the hands on the floor. In, exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, push the hands into the floor, tuck the toes under, push the heels with knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, drop to the left knee. Inhale, with thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, never step left foot next to right, and fold over the legs, Vinyasa. Inhale, bend knees with thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, go forward, take arms behind back, straight. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back. Exhale, drop to left knee. Inhale, with thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, stepping back, down, facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, Auto Shanasana. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, stay forward. Exhale, take your hands off the floor. In, exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, push your hands in forward. Push your heels down, facing dog. On the inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, drop the right knee. Inhale, thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, reverse step right foot next to left, and fold over the legs. Inhale, bend knees with thumbs, stand up, straight legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the sides, cross the mountain, sit good. On the inhale, bend knees, Uttanasana. Exhale, put your hands down, straighten the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step right foot forward, left foot down, rise a bit, Uttanasana 1, and stay where you're walking. Sorry, 1. Good. And exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward, right foot turns down, rise up, Uttanasana 1, and stay. Exhale, 1. In, good everybody. Exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, Exhale, hands down, reverse step back, chaturanga. Inhale, Urban Sadhu. Exhale, Sadhu. On the inhale, right foot forward, left foot down, as a little Vinyasa 1. Exhale, open the arms and wrists to Vinyasa 2. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, reach the center of the room. Right hand on right shin, left arm wrist up. Triangle Vinyasa. In. Exhale, 1. In. Good. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. And now lift all the way up, stand. Exhale, in the right knee, then the Vinyasa 2. Step. In. Exhale, 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down as a good Vinyasa 1. Exhale, opening arms and knees to the Vinyasa 2. Inhale, extending. Exhale, reaching toward the center of the room, left hand down. Inhale, right arm lifts to Vinyasa. Exhale, 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. And now look all the way up, stand. Exhale, bend the left knee to the Vinyasa 2. Pull shoulders back, lift it, exhale. Take the seat of the wall behind the back shoulder. Exhale, 2. Straight left knee. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, hands down, reverse step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward into the hands. Exhale, extend the right leg with the left foot forward, halfway into the list on the ground. Inhale, lift it in chest. You can use blocks to do that if you find a hard time. Exhale, fold forward over your extended right leg. So make sure you press it down as much as feet, arms, reaching, pushing forward away from your hips, pull back. So there's the action. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, bend both knees. Bring the left knee to the floor underneath the left hip. Inhale, lift the torso up, arms alongside the ears. And exhale, bring the hands together and prayer twist over to the right. Left arm outside the right arm. You can keep the left knee down or inhale, extend the left leg, lifting the left knee up. Standing spine twist. Exhale, 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back center. The hands are forward. Right foot. Exhale, bring the left knee outside the right foot and sit down. Plugging both sit bones in the earth. On the inhale, lift the left arm up. And then exhale, twist over your right. Bring your right hand behind you. Look at the wall behind you. In. Good. So 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. And come back to center line. Exhale, counter twist. In up and center. Exhale, swing your right leg behind you, coming to a pigeon on the left side. As you come to a pigeon, you can bring your left heel closer to the right hip and you move your left foot forward. I don't care which version you do. But what I do want you to do is I want you to take a moment and push the floor away. Pull your left hip back. Right hip moves then exhale, fold. And as you fold forward, keep pushing with the left hand, keep pulling with the right hand, so that you're not in dead pigeon. Right? That you just didn't flop over, oh, is this going to be like I'm just going to lay here? Actively in a pigeon. Make it active. And good. Exhale 1. And exhale 2. And exhale 3. And exhale 4. And exhale 5. And then now lift the head and chest. Walk the hands back to the shoulders over here. That is so much fun. Get your right knee and track the right hand right inside your right foot. Now just draw your right heel closer to your right hip. You should feel a little stretch in the front of that right quadricep. Exhale 1. Cold days. Exhale 2. Cold quadriceps. Cold. Exhale 3. And exhale 4. And exhale 5. Gently release your right foot. Place the hands on the floor. Exhale, step back, downward facing wall. On the inhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Exhale, extend the left leg. Move right foot forward till the heels on the ground. Urban Sadhu Yoga. Again, hamstrings. So lift the head, chest, using blocks. Pull your left hip back. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep pulling the hips back. Pulling energy up the front of that left leg. So you're going to bend that knee, you're going to engage this quadricep, pull back, exhale 1, and exhale 2, and exhale 3, and exhale 4, and exhale 5, and now lift the head, chest, exhale, bend both knees, bring the right knee to the floor, and right left. And now lift the torso up, bring the arms alongside the ears. And so bring your hands together first, twisting over to the left. Right arm on the outside of the left leg. If it's on the other side, lift the left knee up, the right knee up, extending the right leg. So 1, and good, exhale 2, and exhale 3, and exhale 4, and exhale 5, and then we'll come back to center with the hands on the floor. Exhale, bring the right knee to the outside of the left foot, sit down. Ardha Matsyendrasana. On the inhale, lift the right arm up. And then exhale, twist over to the left hand behind you, looking over to the left shoulder. Good. And exhale 1. And exhale 2. And exhale 3. And exhale 4. And exhale 5. Good. Now center. Exhale, counter twist. Center. That's fine. Exhale to the left leg behind you. Finishing on the right. Yeah. Just bring the left leg behind you. Behind you. The right forward. Bring the right heel close to the left hip over. Good option. But take a moment. Kind of pull with your right hand. Push with your left hand. And then exhale, fold the legs and keep the arms active. So right hand pulling, so right hand pulls back, left hand pushing forward those legs. So 1, and exhale 2, and exhale 3, and exhale 4, and exhale 5. Then now lift the head, chest, walk the hands back. Bend the left knee, retract the left hand, grab the inside of the left foot. And then start to draw your left heel closer to your left hip. Who feels this in the front of the left paw? That's the target. So 1. And exhale 2. And exhale 3. And exhale 4. And exhale 5. Gently release the left foot, place the hands down, step back to downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, left toe down, come up here to cross 1. Exhale, open arms Siddhasana 2. Inhale, extend the right leg one breath. Exhale, we bend the right knee. Place the right hand down inside the right foot. Lift the left arm straight up in the air. Extended ankle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Right now, place the left hand down. Now, walk both hands over to the left side of your mat. Kind of rotating on your heels. Coming towards a straddle. The feet are going to be parallel. Lift the head, chest. When I say lift the head, chest, you keep your hands down. Please come. Come to a flat back. Maybe that's a better direction. Lift the head up. Or your hands up. Then exhale, fold. And as you fold, you can walk your hands back. So fingers are on the toes. Elbows are going to bend. Crown the head is on the floor. Hey, if you want to do a tripod head stand, lean like this. Press the hands, lift the legs out the side, bring your legs together overhead. Balancing on the top of your head. In, exhale, 1. In, good. Exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, 5. If you're in a tripod, open up the legs to a straddle. Try to put your feet on the ground. Just let your feet up. Using the lower button to get your feet down. Good for you, everybody. Now lift the head and chest. Look up. Come to the flat back and walk your hands forward. Now, turn the feet out like position 1 of ballet class. Now exhale, bend the right knee, and as you bend the right knee, come onto the wall of the left foot. So coming down your squat, Matthew, you might want to set up a block, okay? Or 2 blocks if you want to. Alright? Coming into Skandasana. And then just bring the hands together. Prayer, like I said, that keeps on a block, a couple blocks if you want. That may be better fit. That is external rotation speed. It's still, I know that's tight. Exhale, 1. In. Exhale, 2. Lower you can lift your left toes up in the air. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. Remember, hands on the floor. Lift the hips up. Yeah. Now, soften your right knee. Start to turn your right toes back towards the center of the room. Walk your hands back around. Coming onto the ball of your left foot. Yeah. So now you got to come back into a lunge on the right side, looking towards the center of the room. Put a little weight into your left hand. On your inhale, the right arm up in the air. Then do a little easy twist here. Exhale, 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, 5. Okay, now place the right hand down. Set back to down facing. On the inhale, step left foot forward, right foot down. Let's lift the Asana 1. Exhale, open arms and hips to the Asana 2. Inhale, extend the left leg one breath. Exhale, we bend the left knee, left hand down inside the left foot. Right arms will lift up straight up in the air. Extended ankle B. In. Exhale, 1. Everybody gets a chance to look themselves in the mirror. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, 5. And then place the right hand down. Walk both hands over to the left. Right arm to the right. And then you're going to your second strap. Okay? Now, option here, turn the fingers out to the side walls. Turn the fingers back toward the wall behind you. Lift the head, chest, exhale, fold. You keep walking your hands back toward the wall behind you. So this side moves toward the windows, this side moves toward the mirrors. If you want to come to a tripod head stand, here's how you do that. If your hands a little wider, making a triangular shape with the hands and head. You press into the hands and lift the legs out of the air. headstand. So 1, good. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3, good man. Exhale 4. In, exhale 5. If you're in the headstand, open the legs up to straddle. Gently put your feet on the ground. Good for you. Then lift the head and chest. Turn the hands out the sidewalls. Turn the hands parallel. Now turn both feet out. So you're like a position 1. Now this time bend the left knee. As you bend the left knee, come on the heel of the right foot. You can squat down on a block if that needs to happen. That's perfectly fine. Then bring the hands together in undulating movement to the center of the chest. Good. We're going to work on that one. In, exhale 1, Skandasana. Exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Place the hands on the floor. Lift the hips up. Your right foot will come back over to the floor. Yeah. Your left toes are turned towards the center of the room. Start walking your hands towards the center of the room. Turn your left toes towards the center of the room. Come on and ball your right foot coming into a lunge. Then this time, lift the left hand up into the air. You open the left shoulder, a little easy twist here. It's on 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. And now press the hand down. And exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between hands. Exhale, drop to the left knee. You can put a little padding underneath the left knee if you so desire. Okay? So I'll give you time to do that if you want to do that. Now your left knee must be behind your left hip a little bit, so it's not like you did a lunge and twist. It's a different kind of twist, okay? So with your hands on the floor, so you want to have your hands down on the floor. You're going to put weight in your left hand. You're going to point your right fingers toward the middle of the room. Then you're going to point your right fingers up to a ceiling. Then you're going to point your right fingers toward the wall behind you. Bend your left knee and grab the outside of your left foot with your right hand. So once you have the outside, you don't want to turn inward with your shoulder. You want to turn out with your shoulder. That way you have more space. Then you can look over your right shoulder and walk. Sometimes they call this twisted lizard. Here again, walk yourself. That's how we want. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Gently release your left foot. Point your right fingers to the wall behind you. Point your right fingers up to the ceiling. Point your right fingers into the middle of the room. Place the right hand down outside of the right foot. Tuck the back toes under and lift the right leg up to a down dog split. Then bend the right knee. Open, stack the hips. Now make sure there's nothing on the left side of your mat. Step your right foot on the outside of your left mat. Lift your hips up and put your left hand towards the center of the room. Wild thing. Exhale 1. In. Exhale 2. In. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. In. Exhale 5. And I'll place the right hand down. Shift the right leg back into a down dog split. Exhale, place the right foot on the floor. In up and forward to plank. Exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Just reset the shoulders. Then I'll slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward and between the hands. Now drop to the right knee, move the right knee back, but you can do a little padding underneath your right knee if you need to. Okay? Put a little weight into your right hand. Point your left fingers towards the center of the room. Then point your left fingers up to the ceiling. And point your left fingers to the wall behind you. Bend your right knee, strap around the outside of your right foot, better at it. And look over the left shoulder. Twist it, listen. In, exhale 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Gently release the right foot, put your left fingers to the wall behind you. Then point your left fingers up to the ceiling. Then point your left fingers to the wall in the center of the room. Then put the left hand down so the right goes under the right leg into that left splits. Then bend the left knee, externally rotate, set the left arm outside of your right calf. Lift your hips, point your left fingers to the center of the room. Wow, and exhale 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Place the left hand down, shift the left leg up into a downward split. Exhale, place the left foot on the floor. In on the floor to the right. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Now slide forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Push the seat to the heels. Then lift the shoulders up. Okay. Everybody come over here to the wall. Bring the blankie to the wall. You want the roll edge of the blankie against the wall. Alright? This is going to make this. You can stay over there. I'm going to stay on opposite sides of the room. So everybody's just going to go back. And it's nice when you're at the wall. You can even move your mat to the wall back. You can be on the mat. You don't have to be off the mat. I'm only about you. I just don't have a mat. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to do. We're going to come onto the hands and knees. And I have 2 blocks. I like blocks for this. I'm going to bend my left knee and I'm going to put my left knee and my left shin against the wall. My left toes are pointing up toward the sky. Then I'm going to step my right foot forward in between my little blocks. And then I'm going to lift my shoulders up and walk like that. I want to get cranial sacral alignment. Maybe I can take my head back to the wall. Maybe I can take my back to the wall. My left heel is kind of on the outside of my left heel. And I'm going to kind of like push straight down through the front of the left thigh, opening up that left quadricep. And breathe. In, exhale 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. You can look up at the ceiling. Exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Good. Now, just take your hands forward. Bring the knee down. You come on both knees. Good. Keep yourself up right where you go for the right. Good. Just hands and knees. Good. So that's pretty intense. Okay? But you're really hitting into the quads and the psoas. So this time, bring your right shin to the wall, right knee against the wall, hands blocks. And then I'm going to step my left foot forward in between the blocks. Then we'll walk the blocks back. I'm going to lift the shoulders up. Maybe I can get my hand on the wall. But I'm going to look at the ceiling and kind of push through down through the front of my right thigh. In, exhale 1. In, exhale 2. In, exhale 3. In, exhale 4. In, exhale 5. Good. The shoulders away from the wall. Hands forward to slide right foot down the wall. And come onto both knees. Ooh. Hello, quadriceps. All right. Now, we're going to do, because quadriceps, funny, because like, you know, when you think of standing split, everybody thinks a standing split is a forward fold. But in reality, standing splits a back bend and a forward fold at the same time. Everybody kind of focuses on hamstrings. However, front of the thigh has to be open enough to lift the leg up in the air. We're going to do a standing split with the wall. Now, so what I'm going to do, you just watch me do it. I'm going to come on the hands and knees. I'm going to come into a short down dog with my heels against the wall. I want to take my left foot up the wall. Then I'm going to start to walk my hands back toward my right foot, so I can't go any further. My right foot's going to start to lift up. I'm going to step the right foot onto the floor, and I'm going to push the floor away with my hands and push my hips back toward the wall, coming into a standing split. And when I come out of the wall, the hands forward, the left foot slide down the wall, and come into the hands and knees. Oh, you're going to love it. It's so exhilarating. It's better than poppers. Now, it's like just like that. All right. So come with your feet against the wall. So bring your feet all the way to the wall because you want to be in a short down dog. That way you don't have to work so hard to get your hands back. Now lift your left leg up. Come onto the top of your left foot. So your front of the left foot's on the wall. Now walk the hands back as much as you can, pushing your hips back toward the wall. When you can't go any further, press into your hands. Lift your right foot off the floor and step straight down. And then push back with your hands. And look back at your shins. Good. And exhale 1. Excellent. And exhale 2. And exhale 3. And exhale 4. And exhale 5. Walk your hands forward. Let your left foot slide down the wall. And come onto the knees. Woo! It's like a head rush, isn't it? It's like, oh. I like that. But that's what like asana really has. Like you feel the energy, the shakti of asana. And it's kind of interesting because even though this is all hip oriented, you do feel the rush kind of above the Vishuddha chakra. It's all kind of in the head and the throat and the sinuses. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why. But that's what advice I'm sure. I'm going to do the right side with you, so I'm not perfect. All right. Come on the hands and knees, lift the hips up, come in that short down dog. Bring the right foot up the wall. Start to walk your hands back toward the wall. As you come back toward the wall, you're going to lift the left foot up off the floor, step down on the heel of the left foot and push the floor away from you, pushing your hips back into the wall. In exhale 1. In exhale 2. In exhale 3. In exhale 4. In exhale 5. Walk your hands forward. Let the left right foot slide down the wall. Woo! Yeah. Wow. Yeah. All right. Come sit down. Open the legs to try. Hey, let's do it this way since there's so few of us. Sit down, turn and face the wall, and start to lay the big toe down with the ankle and the heel against the wall. You still want to force it towards the feet. Also, don't forget, tall. All right. Now, take your hands behind you and kind of push your pubic bone toward the wall. Instead of being a forward fold, think about pushing your chin onto the wall and moving your chest and throat into the wall. Instead of just putting your forehead there. Good. This is like a really good way to work on your Upavishta, Konasana, or your straddle form, especially if you have tight abdomen. inner thighs. Exhale, 1. And exhale, 2. Make your heart center on the wall. Exhale, 3. And exhale, 4. And exhale, 5. Good. And now move away from the wall. Move your chest away from the wall. And just slide back from the wall. And pull your feet directly on the wall. Press your feet on the wall. Reach down, slide your legs so you're doing the big toe. Second toe, hold on to the big toe. And then exhale, fold forward. And reach your chest toward the wall on your big toes. Exhale, 1. And good. Exhale, 2. And exhale, 3. And exhale, 4. And exhale, 5. And exhale, 6. And exhale, 7. And exhale, 8. And exhale, 9. And exhale, 10. Good. Now lift the head and chest. And exhale, hands by the hips, Vinyasa. Bend the knees. Place the heels where the knees were. Take the hands 6 to 8 inches behind you. On the inhale, lift the hips into tabletop. Exhale, let the head go back. Exhale, 1. And exhale, 2. And exhale, 3. And exhale, 4. And exhale, 5. Gently come down. Good for you. Now, from here, come and lay down on the avenue, facing the inside of the room. Okay? So like I said, it's interesting because that standing split is a back bend and a forward fold at the same time. So Vinyasa, right? And you can actually, sometimes we consider whether the torso is upright or if the torso is folded over the front leg, whether it's a forward fold or a back bend, but no matter what, there's the back side of the body stretching the front. So it's always a back bend and a forward fold. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. Pull the navel toward the spine, keep the feet in the hands, and lift the knees up as high as the shoulders. Exhale, 1. And good. Exhale, 2. And exhale, 3. And exhale, 4. And exhale, come down. Release the feet, relax. Back bending really prepares us to open up the throat chakra. Anahata chakra, heart chakra, is what makes the throat chakra, the Vishuddha chakra, accessible to us. So you'll find a lot of back bends with energy moving up toward the throat. All of them do that, and you especially feel it when you're in the back bend. Like when you're in an upward bow, you feel the energy rushing from your heart into your sinuses and your throat because you're upside down. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. And then on the inhale, lift up one more time. Exhale, 1. In, exhale, 2. In, exhale, 3. In, exhale, 4. In, exhale, 5. Gently come down, release the feet, rock out the hips. All right, bring the hands next to the chest, elbows close to the ribs, inhale up, we're facing off. Exhale down, we're facing off. Now come forward to a plank. Drop down to your knees. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your yoga mat and I want you to fold it into curves. Okay? to be right. So fold it all the way in half. Then fold it, I guess, into another. Is that a quarter? That's a quarter. That's a quarter. How many have quarters? Okay. Quarters. Now you got a nice cushy for your knee. Okay? So I want you to bring that mat underneath your left knee. Okay? Now I want your left foot on the wall. You should be able to put your left foot on the wall. Then take your blanket and put it in front of you, okay, on the bamboo floor. Because we're going to use the blanket. Okay? Then I want to come on hands and knees. So I'm kind of using the wall to let me know what my left foot is doing. I'm going to step the right foot onto the blanket. I'm going to come onto the heel of the right foot. So I'm lifting the right foot. So I'm going to slide the right leg forward until I can't go any further. Now, you can stay with the blocks on your hands hard. If you're clever, you can also put the block underneath your right thigh. That's kind of nice for the balance. Then lift your arms up alongside your ears. If you have the block underneath your right thigh. And then interlace the fingers into Kali Mudra and start to arch back, going into a little bit of a back bend here. Or keep the hands on the blocks. So 1. In. Exhale 2. In. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. In. Exhale 5. Lift the shoulders. Put the hands down the 4 blocks. Press the hands. Slide your right foot back. And step your right foot back. Woo! You're gonna get a big rush. Alright. I think it was Amanasana, but first time I did Amanasana, I'm gonna go back to that class. I'm gonna go back to yoga. Alright. Keep your right foot on the wall. Now put your left foot on the blanket. Lift the toes up. Keep the heel on the blanket. Let your left foot slide forward to the middle of the knee so you can't go any further. Hands back. You can keep the blocks under your hands. Or put the block underneath your left thigh. Your hips aren't all the way to the ground. Your back foot pressing into that wall is going to keep you from kind of coming down this vertical rock. If we're doing the dancer's version of this, the hips will externally rotate. This is harder. That's how we want it. Then see if you can do on the other side. Lift your arms up and go inside the ears and arch back if you need that. Exhale. It's kind of fun. In. Exhale 2. In. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. In. Exhale 5. Then place the hands down. Rest the hands, slide the left foot back. And then step the left foot back. You want to do it again? Here we go. Do you need to do the left one? Okay. Then come off your blanket mat. Hold your blanket, your mat back out. That's nice and good when it's a cushy. It's a right? Alright. Now lay down on the back. Everybody's going to have happy quadriceps and hip flexors and hamstrings. That's interesting. That's the first thing I think that gets tight when it gets cold. Bend the knees, touch the heels. On the inhale, lift the hips, lower to the back. Clasp your hands together. It's going to leave you a little half bridge. In. Exhale 1. In. Exhale 2. In. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. In. Exhale 5. Lift the hands and come down. If you want to use the wall, like props against the wall, props around the arms, belts around the arms, props against the wall that make it, hey, blocks, I don't care. Place the hands next to the head, elbows to the ceiling on the inhale, come up or go. Exhale, one, good. In, exhale, two. In, exhale, three. In, exhale, four. In, exhale, five. Chin to chest and calm down. So the reason why we've been doing a lot of squat opening stuff, like my apprentice, Veronique, brought me the ID card, like my yoga teacher. She was like, why don't we teach the shoulder stand in fundamentals? It says it's for beginners. I said, have you ever done that shoulder stand? And she was like, no. I said, I'll teach you too. I said, it's not a beginner asana, I'm sorry. That's hard. So we're going to work everything we're doing. We're going to work actually with shoulders. You actually have to come into a bit of a back connection to it. Because usually I would tell you shoulder stand is forward fold, but this version of a shoulder stand, you have to open the quadriceps and the flexors. But you can't do it. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come up. Exhale, one. In, exhale, two. In, exhale, three. In, exhale, four. In, exhale, five. And your chin is just going to come down. I'm going to do the back side come up this morning. And Veronique, I was in there and I was like, well, Veronique is going to dim out this morning. And she went, whoa, I wasn't getting something. And I don't care what master I eat or said. It's hard. Last time, place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come up. Exhale, one. In, exhale, two. In, exhale, three. In, exhale, four. In, exhale, five. Just go down. Up a little bit. Bend the knees and just give it a little pop. And then take the knees over to the left, extend the right arm out, twist. A little neutralizing twist here. And exhale, one. And exhale, two. And exhale, three. And exhale, four. And exhale, five. And come back to the center. Go to the opposite side. Twisting over to the left. Exhale, one. In, exhale, two. In, exhale, three. In, exhale, four. In, exhale, five. We're going to come back to center. Bring it into the chest. Rock forward, back, rock forward, and back. Stephanie, do you mind? Just let's show everybody what we're going to do. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to use the wall for shoulders. This is Stephanie. I think if you come over to this side of me, if you guys want to come over here, watch. Matthew probably said that. I still think Sally can see. So let's do the blanket. We're going to do the blanket like we do in fundamentals. Week 2. Well, there's like a little bit of a hand space there. I'm just going to come over. I'm going to fold that over. And then Steph's going to come and into Viparita Karani. So legs at the wall. You may have to adjust the mat a bit. Good. Then, now this is kind of normal. Because like I said, we teach this in fundamentals starting with. But this kind of in-between thing is really kind of goes into the back, and you got to open up the quadriceps, you got to open up the So then bend the knees, put the feet on the wall. Lift the hips, move the chest and the chin together. Then take a moment, clasp your hands together like this, behind your back. It's like halasana, right? That's okay. Blanket move? Okay. That's okay. It's always a little tricky. All right, now lift this halasana hands. As you can just, I know you can just throw your hands on the back. Then put your hands on your brasha, or in the center of your chest. So that's the back of your rib chest. Now, bend both your knees and bring your knees to your forehead. Now, notice how your calves and your thighs are connected and your heels are at your glutes. Keep your knees bent and lift your knees straight up toward the sky and move your hips toward the front of the room. Let those like almost like as if the wall was right there and we were doing that thing like we did with the leg up the wall. All right, so I want you to start here before you now lift your feet up. That's hard, right? You really have to be. But it's a nice way for them to ensure that it's ankle, knee, hip, shoulder alignment. But that you have to come out of the anterior pelvic tilt and move the hips forward. You got to push the chest into the chin. And if you have an anterior pelvic tilt, it's really strong. But you want your heels to touch your butt. I don't know, Mr. Eichenberg. That's why we did the wall thing, so you knew your heels could go to your, or how he does it, I don't know. His heels are, I know, his heels are literally right there at his, there's no space. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. I looked at it, I thought, that's not easy. Because it's really a contraction and a stretch. Crazy. All right, so set up at the wall. So you want to be, so use the wall for this. So you're going to go to the wall, be about a palm away from the wall, come into Viparina Karani, legs up the wall. Then bend the knees, put the feet flat on the wall, lift the hips up. So you've got the start of a shoulder stand. Clasp your hands together, your fist behind your back, like you do in your halasana. And then put your hands on your rib cage, not on your waistband or yoga pants. You got to get them up high, but don't let the elbows fall off the mat. Then bend the knees and bring the knees under the forehead. And as you do that, notice that you're hinging from your hip crease and the heels are at your glutes. Now, keep your heels at your glutes and reverse the hinging at the hips. Lift the knees up toward the sky and push your hips toward the center of the room and your chest into your chin. That's good, Lori. Lori's almost got it. Then lift your feet up into the air. And then notice how that gets you into a much different alignment. Because now you're aware of your hip crease and the movement of the hips. So in shoulder stand, you're not in a you're not in an anterior pelvic tilt. You're in a slightly post-anterior pelvic tilt. So there's a little bit. I always said it was a forward fold, but when the hips move that drastically forward to get the heels almost to the glutes, you're going into a back bend because the hips are going into post-anterior. Now try this, bring the right foot onto the floor behind your head and Point your left toes towards the ceiling. Notice how to get your right foot down, you've got to move your left leg a little bit toward the center of the room. Then lift the right leg up into the air, and then let your left toes come to the floor behind you. Then lift the left leg up into the air, and then let both toes come to the floor behind you. Now, we don't have to do this first, but walk your feet out to a straddle. Yeah. Good. And then bend the knees, and bring the knees alongside your ears, and grab your arms around the back of the knee joint, hugging your forearms. It's kind of nice to do it from a little bit of wider angle. You don't feel so crushed. But then release the elbows, put your hands back on your rib cage in the back, lift your legs back up into the air. So reverse engineer it. Then bend the knees, put the feet on the wall. Then take the hands out of the back and lower the hips. Good for you. And then roll away from the wall, one side, and move the mat, unfold the mat, and move the blanket off the mat. And lay down on the back, turn the face upward, pressing the elbows, pucker your chest. Come into Matsyasana fish, the seat of the fishies. Allowing all that energy from the throat, the Vishuddha chakra, to rush up into the forehead. So from throat chakra into the third eye, into the crown chakra, it really is self-realization energy, right? Lower energies are all worldly. This is more transcendental energy to go into. So once you figure out who I am, you ask the question, who am I? I am after investigation. Then there's that union with the self or God, whichever you can call it. Some people union with Atman, the soul. That's also a traditional yoga. Then pressing elbows, bring the chest down. And then bring the knees and chest roll over and come into child's seat. I don't mind if you use the wall, your back wall. So if you use the wall for headstand, it does not bother me at all. I heard an interesting podcast that I've been talking about this gentleman from Oxford said that nobody in ancient times would say, I'm going to do yoga or I'm going to practice yoga, because yoga was only that moment when the union between the self and the higher self, or God, or the soul, happened. You could practice that, you had to be that. So, headstand relates to that. Interlace the fingers together, place the top of the head on the floor, on this piece, tuck the toes underneath the knees up. And walk the feet forward so the hips are over the shoulders. Bring the knees into the chest. Think of that same reverse engineering what you did. With the heels, I can see that the knees up towards the side, move the hips. Then finally lift the feet up into the air. You want to move the hips. Same engineering in your legs as the shoulders down. So that moment of where the lower self understands the higher self and is one with the higher self. The lower self, the ego personality, is absorbed by the divine personality, and no longer the ego exists. Ego places. Sure, we talked about last bells are gone. Or for the soul seekers, all of a sudden I understand the expansion of my being, cosmos, that I'm not just bound by this body. That's that moment of yoga. So asana is not really yoga. Asana is just a sign that we do to work toward this thing called yoga. I think one of the things that also like says so you have to ask yourself, what is it that I want to yoga with? Am I a conscious seeker? Am I a self-seeker? Am I a God seeker? Am I a soul seeker? All these things would have been something that people would have talked about yoking with, coming together with. Interesting, like when you yoke with something, you tame it. It's under control. That's also a very interesting concept that we talk about. That yoga will become under control. We're no longer wandering around, jumping from thing to thing. There's kind of focuses, concentration, oneness, single pointedness. Gently come down, rest in the child's seat. Breathe in. Exhale 1. In. Exhale 2. In. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. In. Exhale 5. In. Exhale 6. In. Exhale 7. In. Exhale 8. In. Exhale 9. In. Exhale 10. Lift the torso up. Come and lay down for Shavasana. And as you lay down, let the breath breathe the body. Let the body become heavy, letting go of Mula Bandha. Just relax. For a seat. Breathe. And start to deepen the breath. As you deepen the breath, make small movements with fingers and toes. Stretch the arms overhead. And stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Draw the knees into the chest and knees over up. Gently roll over to the right. And stay there for a second. Pressing the left palm into the earth with the torso up. And come up to a seated position for a very brief meditation practice. You can sit on blocks, you can sit on blankets. Just take a moment and establish the seat. Allow the breath to deepen. You don't have to be into it, raise your head down, but have breath awareness. Close eyes. And as you inhale, silently change yourself so. And as you exhale, silently change hum. And so. Exhale, hum. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale for the sound of the world. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra, bow your head slightly, Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May there be peace with those around you, with those who call universal peace. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Stay warm. Let's do it every day, and I swear it's better. Stop it from one. Do it every day. It's easy to do. Okay? Do it every once in a while. I know. I think Sally after Shavasana.